So I'm gonna have a short up like before I go to bed tonight, and we're gonna discuss the new Tomodachi Life trailer. We're gonna we're gonna talk about that, but for now it's time. Bought some stuff on sale this week. For now it's time to play some goddamn Pokopia. Let's go. My hands are very bruised because I think either because of carrying around really heavy stuff in the past week or so, or maybe punching the headstand of my bed, that big wooden part. I think I might be punching it in my sleep because I keep having these messed up dreams where I have to fight people, and it's getting bad, dude. Getting real bad. I want my good dreams to return, but man, the trauma of just having existed for a long time, bro, it's a lot. Ugh. Alright, well, anyway. Enough about my problems. Let's play some silly Metamon Pokegame. Don't buy Tomodachi Life, though. Fuck that shit, dude. Alright, I probably shouldn't use that kind of language on a stream of a silly, innocent little... Well, it's not an innocent game, actually. It's very dark. The whole Pokemon series pretty much should actually be rated T, probably. But I do need to control the language a little bit. I think I'm maybe dropping a few too many F-bombs here. I don't want to be doing that. It's not a good habit. So I'm gonna stop. I gotta save that for when the real rage moments happen. You know what I'm saying? Not this petty stuff. Alright, so let's see. Ah! Nice! I think we might have just found your dad. Alright. So I hope some new side quests have come up today, because otherwise I'm running out of side quests. Of course, after I finish every side quest, there's still the task of, like, getting all 300 Pokemon, so, I'm not gonna have nothing to do. Excuse me while I go quickly promote the stream. Ooh, I'm trying to force myself to relax because I feel so stressed out. The worst thing about the bad dreams I'm having is that, like, oftentimes I'm fighting people who are my friends in real life, but have these quirks that annoy me a lot. And I feel like that's reflecting a little bit poorly on my I guess my perfectionism. I want my friends to be better than they are, but like, they don't want to change, basically. And I feel like they have so much more potential, and they could live up to that if they just tried harder. I don't know, man. It's tough. Being male and having mostly male friends is a hard life. Not so long ago, I actually probably had more female friends than male. I don't know what happened. But, well, yeah, I do. COVID happened. COVID pushed everybody apart. Ruined every friend group. It was like the worst thing ever. Oh, God, COVID was the worst, bro. COVID, without a doubt, ruined my life, bro. Anyway, I can't get hung up on it. I gotta not think about it. I gotta just play some damn Pokemans. But I guess I myself gotta put more effort into, repairing what's left of my life after COVID. You know what I mean? It's a hard thing, man, but, God damn these inventory limits, bro. They're the worst. It's such a huge flaw in an otherwise good game. Like, dude. There's no reason for that shit. This is not a realistic game. It's not a realistic game at all. Alright, don't need to be carrying these around all the time. Don't need to be carrying that around right now. Sometimes you gotta remember to just breathe. No, I'll keep the plaster ball on hand. Okay, not being able to... There's no convenient way to get dye. And that bothers me a lot. That bothers me a whole lot. And then I believe to actually dye something a different color, you have to go specifically speak to the Smeargle from the beach. That's kind of not it, bro. That's kind of just too much. Why should I not just be able to just buy that from the console right here in front of every Pokemon Center? Why not? I mean, come on. Yeah, some of these design choices just don't make sense. Cardboard boxes, grubby papers? Small garbage can. Oh, modeled directly after the ones that we see in Gen 1, yeah. That is cool. That is a cool throwback. Iron pillar. I'm not sure exactly where you use that. Anyway. That's decently neat stuff. And we have the Pokeball house kits in here now. That's cool too. Oh, I'm so stupid. God, anytime I think about... Anytime I think about past iterations of myself, I have to avoid that. I really do. I have to just not think about it. Let's just say I cringe real hard sometimes at past mistakes. I just try not to think about it, but it comes into my mind sometimes. There were just certain points in my life where I kind of acted like an asshole. And I regret it. I feel bad about it. But I can't undo it either. The thoughts that enter your mind when you've run out of story content in the silly Ditto game, am I right? Alright, let's see. Seashore, grass. There we go. That looks pretty cool now. Look at the different colors. I really like doing that. I think that's a lot of fun. So yeah, I mean, there's still good times to be had with this game, don't get me wrong. It's just the inventory limits are a big issue in the game. No real sidestepping that fact. There is good reason why the mainline games changed it so that you had unlimited items in your bag. There's good reason for that. Even ZA has that feature. Come on, dude. Even the worst game in the series has that feature. Arguably the worst game in the series. I would not necessarily say it's the worst. Because if you think about it, Pokemon Channel back on the GameCube, that game I believe sold for full price. That was a $50 game that should have been like $20. But guess what? There was no eShop back then. The GameCube did not really connect to the internet. Even though it should have, even though it was capable of it, it didn't. They didn't really use online features. So, yeah. And now, here in the big 26, guys, in the big 26, oh my god, the Pokemon can use the minecarts without you! Holy shit, that's so funny! I love that, I love that, that's hilarious! I love that. Okay. Every time I say something bad about this game, it throws a new curveball surprise in my face, and it makes me like it again. That's good shit. Alright, alright. Whew. Yeah, this is still a solid at least 8 out of 10 game. I still really enjoy it though. It's fun. Alright, I totally forgot about my whatever depressing story I was talking about, so I'm gonna stop talking about it now. Because I feel happy again. Anyway, I hope the bruised up hands heal soon, because like I need my hands for gaming and for editing videos and stuff. Whew! I'm gonna take a sip of hard cider. Forgive me if I end up getting a little bit drunk. I might. But I simply need to relax. I need to relax real bad. So might as well have a little bit of the sippy, if you know what I mean. Now, what I will say about ZA, one might consider it to be maybe the worst mainline game. If you want to call it a mainline game, I would argue that it probably is a mainline game. But even that game still has some good things going for it. It's not all bad. I mean, ZA is an okay game. It's really not a bad game, it's like an okay game. There's definitely a difference between, oh my god, this game is a piece of shit, and, this game's a little bit mid. And it's really a situation of, this game's a little bit mid, right? I'm just hoping that this year, in 2026, we get something equivalent to DK Bonanza. DK Bonanza was a must-play magical experience. Like, along the likes of Super Mario Sunshine or Super Mario 64. It's just got that Mario magic to it that you love. So, let's get another game like that in 2026, dude. It can star Mario, it can star Donkey Kong, hey! It can star Luigi! Give him a game, I don't care. I'll take a Luigi adventure. But let's see some 3D Mushroom World stuff, bro. For real. It would be ridiculous to just let another year go by with nothing in the Mushroom World, am I right? I don't think I'm crazy for saying that. Alright, a lot of hot takes going on here. Let me see if the chat has anything to say. Consider that whole thing my opening monologue, and now we're getting to the part with audience participation. That is if anybody's watching. And nobody's watching, okay. So I've been talking to a brick wall, and that's okay, that's where it starts, you know? That's where it starts. But if anyone does come in, be sure to like and subscribe and all that good shit. Woo, lordy. Oh, a carrot. Cool. What I really want to do is learn the advanced recipes, though. That's what I'm kind of excited for right now. So if I can get some more quests with Charlotte going, then guess what? That would be good. Because they'll probably involve advanced recipes. Let me just look at the requests. What if I finish everything I currently have, right? That's a logical next step. As reluctant as I am to do it, I might be willing to just steal a modern, or whatever you call it, sofa from over here. Because the building it's in is pretty well destroyed. So it's like, I don't know if I'm restoring that building, because it's pretty messed up. I kind of like the challenge of trying to restore as much as you can, though. I feel like nobody's going to get everything. I just feel like that's an unfortunate reality for this game, is probably nobody's going to get every single thing fixed. But the idea behind this game is like everybody's trying, though. Everybody's trying to get as much of it fixed as they can, right? And that's kind of the spirit of this game, and that's kind of cool. I like that. I think that's good messaging. And the messaging of these games definitely matters more than ever, because Like, in the Big 26, we have dumb kids, and dumb kids are really impressionable, right? So that's... The messaging that we have in Pokemon games becomes more important as the kids get dumber and dumber. No offense if any of you watching are kids, by the way. But please subscribe. We have a fun time here. We make jokes. It's a good time. I still... How high do I... How much more do I have to do to get the mood up around here? Because, like, I think the mood is feeling pretty good, honestly. I need to learn how to make these types of street lamps, so... If I can get that recipe, that would be great. Which reminds me, the ongoing gag on this channel, as we all remember, is... I cannot get my hands on the sprinkler recipe to finish the farm over in Rocky Ridges. So the farm has just been broken the whole time because I can't RNG the stupid item that I need. And this is why we may perhaps need Game Shark to make a comeback. See, I think if we legally purchased a Nintendo game, we should have the right to hack into it and give ourselves items that are too scarce in the real game. I don't think that's a crazy take. I'm sure Nintendo would probably try to say, oh yeah, using cheat devices is illegal, guys. Duh, we're Nintendo. We think everything is illegal if we don't agree with it. I better not say anything else like that, because I don't want the Nintendo Ninja to strangle me. I said nothing. I said nothing. Please give me free games. I'm a good boy. I buy most of your shit. Oh. Recipe for a small round rug. I mean, making rugs is cool, but you know, if they're always going to be the same color unless I jump through complicated hoops, what the hell's the point? It kills my motivation, dude. It's demotivating as hell. I still didn't find the sprinkler recipe, did I? But I have a new tool at my disposal. With the power to fly higher, suddenly I'm able to more easily find yeah, rings of water. Rings of water is the thing I was thinking of. Yeah, I want to be able to find rings of water. Like that. There we go. There we go. It's working. It's working. Hell yeah. Alright, undo the transformation. Oh, what do you want, Diglett? But I still didn't find the sprinkler, did I? I'm getting so tired of not finding the sprinkler, bro. Like, why did they design it so you can't just pick the object up and then have the recipe for it? Because you looked at it, you analyzed it, you figured you should maybe be able to figure out how to make it if you took a really close look at it. Oh. Forgive my anger, these are trying times, folks. Trying times. And now I have to pick up another stupid feather. However, this is now much easier thanks to Magnet Rise. I just wish you could have gotten this earlier in the game. They should not have made it so that credits roll after you get this power. No, I'm sorry. They shouldn't have made it so credits roll before you get this power. This is just stupid. This should not be like the ultimate unlock. This is a pretty basic thing that we ought to be able to do to make this game more fun. Ha, I'm replacing your soil with soil from another place, suckers. You'll never take me alive. I'm just leaving that hole in the ground. I don't care. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Did you know that there are some people that don't watch South Park? Yeah, tragic, I know. It's actually a big problem. Oh, hell yeah, bro. There we go. There we go. Oh, you're carrying too much stuff. Oh, God. Bite me, game. Especially in the postgame, why would they not give you enough storage space? It's a struggle the entire game. You never have enough storage space because as soon as they give you more, they also introduce more different types of blocks. Oh my Jesus. It's just so annoying and frustrating, like it... Oh, it harms my enjoyment of this game, which I really do genuinely like. It's very fun, but like... What happens if I randomly zap a Pokemon with my electro thingies? Zap! She loved it? Okay. Giggity, I guess. Giggity, giggity, giggity. Hot Magnemite on Ninetales action. You're carrying too much stuff. Let me just carry unlimited stuff. If I want my inventory to become cluttered and hard to read, that's my business. That is my business and my business alone. Alright. Why in the... Why can't I just press A on something while I'm transformed into a Magnemite? There's no reason to make it that way. Don't force me to untransform to do anything. It's so dumb. Like, Magnemite's supposed to be a super transformation. Why can't I press A during the transformation? Give me a break, man. Oh, and I can't make the wall torch because I'm carrying too much stuff. Oh, stop. Here, deposit this. Deposit this. And unfortunately, guys, this is confirmed to be as big as the bag can possibly get. Oh, I just realized it's shaped like Metamon to symbolize that, like, somehow he has all this crap inside of him. Why do I say him? Why do I feel like Ditto is male-coded? I feel like the Metamon in this game is male-coded somehow, but, we all know that a Ditto slash Metamon can become whatever species it wants, though, so it can become either gender, what have you. I'm not trying to be rude to anybody who has, like, whatever the alternate gender preferences are. I don't have a problem with that, like, you do you. Don't get me wrong. Let's see. Because, yeah, I kind of get it, like, but I don't know. I do dislike, though, if people think that my pronouns are not he, they, because, I mean, like, come on, I'm a pretty masculine-sounding guy, like, I prefer to be addressed as he, him, you know? Alright, anyway. So, we could give more of these feathers to the museum guy. I learned a shortcut that gets you to the museum faster. I might try to do it. The thing is, if I mess it up, I could really mess something up. And then if it autosaves at the wrong time, I could be just screwed. So it's a little bit of a risk, but I think I'm willing to take it. I believe it was like... probably this spot here that you're supposed to drill through. Let me double check. Well, no, hold on. I gotta be sure. Let me see. Wrong button again. The controls can be so confusing. The museum was probably to the north. I'm in the wrong place. That might lead to some gold or something, though, now that I look at it. I kind of assume that's meant to be drilled into once you get rollout, so... I love how I played this game exactly right, and it still feels like I'm a noob. I just feel like the skill ceiling for Pokopia might become pretty high, and I'm not going to be one of the all-stars of it, but I'm sure people are doing amazing things, though. I just ain't got time for the big communities, though, so I can't, like, join the popular Discords or anything like that. I just do not have time for that. Otherwise, I might try cooperating with people and building some stuff, but... no such opportunities as of yet. That's another thing, I mean, I have to think about it, but... networking is so hard lately, because so many people are, like, obsessed with politics and stuff. Or just, like, have thinly veiled ways to say that they won't help you with anything unless you pay them a lot. Is, I'm drunk, aren't I? Yeah, I'm really drunk. I'm sorry. I'm a little incoherent, probably. The music isn't helping. The music is kind of putting me to sleep, so I'm like... not very thinky. I'm more dewy, you know? But the main thing that's unpopular these days, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, what's not popular these days that needs to be popular is just freaking telling the truth. Like, people in today's society are so freaking encouraged to just lie about stuff. And then barely anybody tells the truth about anything as a result. I feel like that sucks. Lies are like my kryptonite, dude. Like, lying is so stupid. Why do it? There's only certain situations where you kind of need to. I get that, but like, when people just lie all the time, like, how do you ever trust someone like that, you know? And I guess that's why I don't have too many friends, because, like, I'm direct with people, and I call them out on shit, you know? Like, when someone is wrong about something, I'm like, dude, you're wrong. Like, that's objectively not true. Like, stop watching cable news, you know? Seriously, never watch cable news, or any news for that matter. They all lie. All the journalists, all the time. Factual reporting is just not a thing anymore. It used to be, at some point, that was probably before I was born. And then it's just like, it lost all integrity. Bro, all integrity. My family needs to stop lying to me about stuff. There's a thing with my mom. She was a good person in general, but she lied to me about a lot of stuff, dude. Especially growing up, like, especially about, like, sex and stuff, like, my mom sure liked sex for someone who complained about sex all the time. Oh, boy. I would not want to be a kid again, let me put it that way. I do not miss certain things about my mom, but I definitely miss some things about my mom, like she would drop food off a lot of times, and that saved me a lot of time on cooking that now I have to just do that cooking, you know? Like, the time that saved was really nice. But on the other hand, I love cooking, and I'm good at it. Like, stuff tastes great when I cook it, so... Like, knowing how to cook, I guess, is probably a rare skill now, which is wild to me, because my old-fashioned family made sure everybody learned how to cook. But I'm guessing that just families are not like that anymore. So, you know, my relationship with my family remains complicated because they did teach me a lot of good things, but they also taught me some stupid things that aren't real. But I would still say that Christ is the realest God that we've ever had, because he definitely existed at one point. So, like, even though I don't think religion should be taken completely literally, I do still think it has value and that people really need to go back to religion a little bit because it just makes you think from a more empathic perspective. And I think that's overall a good thing. So I don't like the death of religion in this country because I feel like it has its place. You just need to not take it so seriously. Like, I have this one friend who I just don't really talk to anymore because he got a little too zealous about, like, religion stuff, and he started to just be judgmental of everyone else. And I eventually just said, I'm gonna stop reconnecting with this guy because, like, I don't think these are great views, and I don't think they're what Jesus actually believed in, you know? I don't think Jesus said no one should ever have sex, for instance. I think that's, like, kind of insane and would doom the human race, you know? You know what else dooms the human race? AI dooms the human race. Yes. AI is bad. It ain't like in the movies, guys. It really... in real life, it is just... kind of pushing us out. Our own creation betraying us and killing us. What's happening right now, because AI is stopping people from getting laid. Like, people are not going to be having sex anymore because they can just fuck Siri or whatever. So it's like, oh yeah, why bother with real people? Yeah, when an AI will just cater to everything you want from them, right? I mean, it's just, oh brother. I don't understand it. Like, how can anybody get entertainment out of that? That's just stupid. But I mean, I guess it weeds out people who are like, maybe a little too crazy anyway. But really, nobody should be having kids, though, because we're in the apocalypse and everything, so... like, you know, pull out! Woo! I'm being so spicy today. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll here. I think this is good stuff. Woo! So I don't normally talk about politics on the channel, but like, I think people just identifying as like a conservative or a liberal or a Democratic or a Republican, I think that's just really dumb. It's like, if your views are that one-sided in either direction, like, you have a problem. You need to moderate your views a little bit more. I heard a story that, like, the orange guy himself has, like, said that a guy who died who was, like, in his administration or something like that? I don't know. Connected to him in some way. I don't know what, but he said that like it was good that he died, and I'm like, dude, making your side look really bad there. But then the counterpoint to that is like, people on the left like cheered when that Turk guy died, right? And that isn't good. That was like, dude, he had a family. He might not have deserved to have a family, but a lot of people who have families don't deserve to have families. Whew. I'm just saying, like, it's pretty low class to cheer when somebody dies, you know? Like, anybody who dies, even if they're scummy, they have people who are, like, care about them. Alright, I think I found a new dinosaur Pokemon. Dinosaur Pokemon are cool. Oh, it's not a dinosaur. It's still a cool Pokemon, though. I like this one. I mean, this is a believable rock type, you know? I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, the localizations are annoying, man. I really don't like them. I want them to stop doing that. It's really irritating. Lita in ZA is the prime example. She's just like, oh, so annoying. And I've fallen way behind on romance anime, which is like one of my favorite things. I've fallen way behind on romance anime, and I'm mad at myself for that. I need to watch that new one with the furry guy. Like, it's really Western style furry, too, and it's really weird because of that, but like... It's hot, though. The animation's so good. God, I love romance anime animation. It's so freaking fine. And I need to finish Watari-kun, which I made an entire video about, but because I had a falling out with my editor, like, the video is lost media now. It's lost media for this channel. And if by some chance you're watching this, like, hey man, shoot me one more DM. Like, if you don't want to talk to me anymore, that's fine. But like, shoot me one more DM. Give me that file again. Don't make me dig for it. I mean, I guess it might still be on the link you originally sent. I could probably find it again, but, or maybe I should say they originally sent. But anyway, I don't know. Unfortunately, this friend of mine got just a little bit too political, and because of that, I don't think we're going to be talking anymore. I still appreciate the good games of Fortnite we had together and stuff like that, though. You never forget a really good game of Fortnite, so... There's going to be people in the future in old folks' homes who are like, man, that one time on Fortnite, that young whippersnapper that I owned. Right? You know that's going to happen. Bro, the special times I used to share with my friends during the era of Sword and Shield was unmatched, and I want it back, and I'm not convinced Game Freak is ever going to put it back to that awesome ultra-connected way that it used to be. I want that back so bad. I want that back like I want 3D linear Zelda back, okay? I need a new modern Zelda game that has linear story progression. I need that. But they don't want to do it. No siree, they don't want to do it. Unless Winds and Waves proves me wrong. I want to be proven wrong. I want Winds and Waves to really surprise me and really bring the A game and just be the best thing ever. And bring back that old Sword and Shield magic. And if they do that, then hell. Maybe I'll be happy, like, being a Pokemon fan again. Right now I feel like they're screwing up, but I want to see them get better. Just zoning out and thinking about life more than I'm actually progressing the story right now. Alright, so I could set up another one of those to try to get that other Pokemon right there. If I see the opportunity, I'll... Ooh. If I break those 2 blocks, I think I can do it, guys. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. Just gotta break 2 blocks. That's not hard. Just gonna line it up just right, because I don't want to burn myself. Ha! In Minecraft, that would have burned up the rocks. Not in this game. Eat your heart out, Minecraft. Eat your heart out. Alright. So we got that new lava system... ecosystem set up. I feel like when you get smart to a certain point, it gets harder to relate to other people. Ooh, nice. I like it. I really like it. I think I'm gonna send some of my real-life friends some messages. I need to do some in-person gaming again with people who know what they're doing. Like, it is valuable to be able to play against someone who has, like, a good skill level that's compatible with yours. I miss that. It's been too long, I think. This is interesting. So this can make it so you walk by something. Yeah, like if you want the not railroad. Is it a railroad? The minecart track crossing signs, you know? You can make them go earlier with this laser sensor. Like, you go past a certain point approaching it, and they raise before you actually strike them. That could be useful. Okay. That's for a situation where I want my tracks to be more smooth and not slow you down as much. I like it, I like it. And now I can make my own lanterns. I needed to be able to do that for some of these environments. Yes! For repairing in this area. The stylish stone floor recipe is a need. Now that we've got that, let's go ahead and make some of that block. And then we can start fixing, like in the kitchen over there. Hell yeah! There we go. Alright, so I gotta make some. I'm sure I still have stone on hand. So let's just go ahead and... And you can hang the lanterns on walls, so much more convenient than the torches, which you have to do a different torch for a wall or the ground. Lantern, it can be on ground or on a wall, either way, making it a lot more useful if it's not too much trouble to string power to it, because that's the catch. The lantern does have to be powered, which is a downside to it compared to like a mushroom lamp, for instance, which never needs power. Still need the sprinkler recipe. Really need it. Really need it. And I still didn't quite figure out where that shortcut to the entrance to the museum is. It just occurred to me. Do I need to go through here? Would it hurt to check? I could probably undo it if I don't like the result. Let's try. Oh no, that went horribly. There is nothing here. There is nothing here at all. We better just go back. We better just go back. Restart. 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 That I did not see an autosave icon after I did any of that, so we should be good. I hope I didn't lose too much progress. Because it's possible I could have lost too much progress. I had the watermark on the whole time. I didn't intend to have it on this long. It's probably good to have it sometimes for like if I eventually do some clip reels or something like that, because I could end up doing clip reels. Share some key moments from streams, you know? Could be a good way to drive more engagement and get more people here live. You know, that'd be really good. Because the more the merrier. The chats used to be a little more active. I'm afraid, like, a few of my boys have gotten too, like, a little too busy to watch or something. I don't know. A lot of them are, like, older gentlemen who are busy with tough jobs, so I can certainly get it, you know? But yeah, shout out to, like, for example, John Smith. Haven't seen John Smith as much lately, but he still turns up in streams. Hey, John, if you're watching right now, drop a comment, you know? Let me know you're doing well. There's still plenty more volcanic ash that must be cleaned up around here. Shout out to all the real world professionals who do like conservation work, by the way. That shit's the best. Like those of you who actually have the talent to do that and do it right, like I salute you. I don't think I could do what you do, even though I respect it so much. Protecting the planet is absolutely the way to go. Because we don't want to end up like this, where we've lost all our Pokemon because we had to go to space. We don't want that to happen in the real world. Remind everybody, by the way, because this is something I'm proud of. I've played OG Pokemon games on original hardware, and that's like actually not a common thing anymore. Retro gamers exist who like will intentionally go back and play the old stuff, but not a lot of people do it. I'm a huge advocate for retro gaming. And it makes me happy when I go to a GameStop event, like when the Switch 2 launched, for instance, and I talk to young gamers who frickin' have played the old school classics. That brings joy to my heart. That is something that, like, that is something I care about. That is a good thing. I really appreciate that. Shout out to all the young kids playing Super Mario 64. Are your Switch 2 systems right now? Yeah, you're keeping gaming, like, alive by doing that, so kudos to you. All my friends have gotten so busy with work, dude. It's actually incredibly sad. I feel like the little gator in the little gator game. Like, his sister ends up working all the time as a game developer. She's too busy, and he, like, never sees her. It's super sad. Little Gator game is a good quick play, by the way. It's a really good, short, little story. It reminds you of Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker a little bit. Check out a stream of it, or, like, play it yourself. It's pretty good. We gotta remember that for the game formats we like that the official companies won't support anymore, like 3D Zelda, there are still comparable efforts being made elsewhere. And if there's comparable efforts being made elsewhere, that's a good thing. It's better than nothing anyway. But I get it though, like an official, there's nothing like an official real 3D linear Zelda. That's like just a game format that like they're not willing to do anymore because it won't sell as much, but like sometimes it's about more than the sales. Sometimes it's about like making the good games. 3D linear Zelda is something special. Like, bro. It's just kind of unbeatable. Why don't you make me some more bricks? Because things tend to demand a lot of bricks when I build them. I feel like this game needs more multiplayer functionality real bad, though. I must be such an older bro-like character. Maybe that's why I just don't do well with women, because, like, I get friend-zoned because I'm such a good friend, but they don't want to, like, commit to anything too much more serious than that, you know? I wonder. Famously can't catch a break with the ladies, man. It's a weird phenomenon. Like, maybe I'm a little bit boring sometimes, but I'm not that boring. I don't know. I think I just generally have no way to meet people. Can't really stand where I live. It's like... I want to move. But I also, I'm like, I do still have a few friends here, and making any new friends in a new place is going to be, like, kind of impossible. But maybe not. I might be wrong. I don't know. I just need to explore more places. See if there's different cultures in different areas, you know, like, a less city environment might really be, like, a lot nicer, more humble people, you know? I don't know that for sure, but like it's a possibility, and that would be what I want. That would be what I want to see. Where is the stylish stone flooring? I thought that we got the recipe for that. Or do I not have the mats for it? Lately, for some reason, no one wants to say anything in the chat, and that's fine, I guess, but... I'd like it if you guys chatted more. I think that'd be fun, but, you know, if you don't have anything to say, that's cool, too. Because, I mean, this game is good to just vibe out with, honestly, and it kind of makes me feel vibed out. Was it stone brick wall? Did I get them confused? I think I got them confused. Stone brick wall must be the one that got. Because they look so similar, though. They look so similar, but they have a different name. I find it interesting that after I made this channel stupid video game clips, I became smart. I'm like kind of smart now, so it's like... And that's mainly because of what I've done with the channel. I feel like I'm not that smart, but I'm like a little smart, which is like, compared to most other people, really good. I can't really fix this house, can I? This one I'm gonna have to just harvest. Pick everything up and, I'm gonna say something in favor of a not-so-popular game. I think Shadow the Hedgehog had a good thing going with its morality system. The controls in the game, not that great. I don't know if the story is meant to be canon or not. It probably is, because I believe the Sonic organization says that everything is canon, but... That can't include the comics, though, right? Because that's a totally different continuity. Right? Like, the comics cannot be canon to the games. There's just no way. There's no way Sonic would have survived that many adventures, right? Because Eggman would have killed him on one of them. What if Eggman did kill Sonic? That would be weird. Then neither of them would have anything to do, right? I mean, that would be like Batman killing the Joker. It's just, it cannot happen. It cannot. I don't do as much of the superhero stuff as I used to. I try to keep up with it a little bit, but like, not fully. I'm not going to watch every movie anymore because it became too much. They just started releasing way too many. But I guess they don't really anymore. They've started putting some space between the movies, which I think is probably good. I'm also a little wary of Doomsday. I'm not sure if it'll be good or not. I hear Age of Ultron holds up, though, so, like, if that's actually true, if Age of Ultron does hold up, Then maybe it's worth a watch, because I did pick up a DVD of it recently. I got it for free. If I had paid for it, I would have gotten it on Blu-ray, but, you know, free DVD, it's still decent quality, so it'll work. It's not going to be 4K, but, like, who cares? It'll be, like, decent quality. Although I do like 4K. 4K makes movies a lot better. I finished my Metroid Prime first playthrough of Metroid Prime 4, recently? And, like, I was just one thing away from 100%. And that just made me so furious that I'm like, I'm coming back, I'm going to run this game again, like, my gaming pride rides on this. I'm a Metroid master, I cannot let this game defeat me like this. I'm going to get 100%. So be sure to watch when I do a second playthrough that's on the Switch 2 edition, not the Switch 1 edition. Because as great as the graphics still were, like, they were great. 1080p does not look bad. So the graphics were still amazing, but they would look even more amazing on the Switch 2 edition, so replaying it with the full 4K, that's going to be amazing. So it's worth doing. Might as well. I didn't plan to run the game more than one time, but you know what? I'll run the game more than one time. Even though I don't like that the story is really sad, because it is. It's extremely sad. It's so sad. It's going to go down in history as one of those pointlessly tragic endings that's, like, way sadder than it should be because it has no silver lining. As bleak as this game is, Pokopia, at least it has a silver lining. This game is mainly teaching the kids to protect the environment, which is extremely positive and should be done. Alright, Pokemetal ingots. Sweet. Always need Pokemetal ingots. Always. Buy them with your coins every time. They are necessary. So much stuff uses Pokemetal. So much stuff uses Pokemetal. Alright, hell yeah, I want to be able to make my industrial chairs. Hell yeah, I want to be able to make my pop art chairs. Those are so cute. I love it. Love the design. It definitely is pop art, alright. Pop art bed. Yes, sir. We'll get it. Mini generator? This could be really useful. Generates electricity all on its own. It's an upgrade. It's a permanent upgrade. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Yes, hexagonal flooring. Yes, sir. There it is. Stone flooring. I guess we lost having purchased that in the Rocky, yeah, that's what happened. We were in the Rocky Ridges. We had to undo something, and so by save scumming, we were able to get to a better place. We got to re-buy them, but we didn't have to have the ugly big hole in the wall that doesn't do anything for us. Yo, oh, is that the demo of Tomodachi Life?
Yeah.
I'm live on stream right now, do you mind?
Oh, sorry.
No. What I mean is, you're free to be here. Just like I'm letting you know for privacy's sake, do you object to being on the stream or not?
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay, cool. So, I'm actually glad, because I've been kind of wandering, because I think I've done like a lot of the quest lines to completion now on Pokopia. I've only got a few side quests left right now. They're major side quests though. So I have less to do. So talking to you and having you give me your impressions of Tomodachi Life would be interesting, I think. Would you mind giving me some impressions of what you played so far?
I was just playing through the demo, seeing what it's all about.
How far into it are you?
I actually completed the whole demo.
Alright, because I wanted to know how much gameplay is there in the demo?
Really not much. They just basically teach you, that you can, you have to be friends with someone on your island first. You make a me, and then you make another one, and then they become friends, and then you add another one. And then they basically just show you, kind of.
Okay, so I loved the Wii and 3D, or the Wii U and 3DS era. Like, that was so my jam. And I miss Mii's being a major part of Nintendo so much. So,
yeah.
It bothers me that they aren't showing any real efforts at revitalizing the whole Mii's thing, because they're relegating it just to this Tomodachi Life game when we should be able to be like, go to the Mii channel. The Mii channel Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Should that not be a thing? Like, if they were to bring back the Mii channel with this game, and the sharing capabilities and all that fun stuff you could do with your friends, that would be a reason to come back into it. But, like, I feel like if it's just Tomodachi Life and nothing else, that's not the proper, welcoming back that the Mii's deserve. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. I agree, yeah.
I thought Mii's were incredibly fun, and I want to see them make a huge comeback. This isn't the comeback they need. We need more than this.
Yeah, I agree.
And Mii's are synonymous with multiplayer. Like, they were built around multiplayer, the connectedness of the Wii, playing it with everybody, even people who didn't know how to play video games. That was good shit.
Yeah, I made this is supposed to be me, like.
So it's so unfortunate that they just announced that there's no online play for that game. I'm floored. Like, this isn't 2006 anymore. Like, there's no reason not to have online play.
Yeah, no, I wish that too.
Yeah, half of everybody's friends live in, like, different countries now. It's the internet age, dude. Come on.
Hmm. I don't know, how are you liking it though? Like, have you...
I don't know if I'm gonna try the demo. I feel like I'm pretty set on not buying the final game, so it's like, why play the demo, you know? Why waste the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I made a couple, Mii's.
If I'm gonna spend my, you know, $70 frickin' dollars, I'm gonna spend it on, like, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, yeah?
Hmm.
Because that looks actually pretty damn good.
Hmm.
As long as it's like, you can't beat it in 3 hours, right? Because if it's going to be a $70 game, like, give me 10 hours. That's fine. 10 hours I'll take, but like, don't give me like 5.
Yeah.
I'm a little... I don't regret buying it, but like, I'm a little upset that like Mario Tennis doesn't have like skill-based matchmaking and you just get put up against sweats all the time. Like, I feel like Mario Tennis could have had like skill-based matchmaking so that like maybe I would get more value out of the game. I could actually win some games against other humans. It feels hollow just winning against computers and not being able to beat a human.
Hmm.
Almost makes me wonder, did I used to be better at this? But no, it's just the Mario Tennis games have gotten more intricate and more complicated.
Hmm.
So, how much Pokopia have you played?
I did everything, I just have to... I still have to get, like, all the habitats.
Same. Don't you feel like Magnemite's Magnet Rise could be a little more useful if, like, you didn't have to untransform to press A? Or you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still missing a lot of habitats.
Okay, I have a question for you. How do I like unlock the fancier cooking recipes?
I'm not really sure. I haven't really...
I really hope the game doesn't expect that we, like, uncover them all ourselves, right? Like...
Yeah.
Like, I wanna be shown how to make the new stuff.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm still trying to find Suicune. Apparently... you can meet Suicune, too.
On Dream Islands, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I don't know which Dream Island it is, though.
I learned a trick. So, what you can do is you can, search your Pokedex. Search that area when you go to Dream Island.
Alright.
And so search for Pokemon that are in the area. And then just any. And then it'll show you if there's a legendary there.
Oh, so like this screen?
Whoa, hold up a sec. I gotta give props right now. For real, because it looks to me like, You have that thing. I want to compare. Let's see how many I have. You have 113. That's pretty good. Let me check what I've got. $169. Oh yeah, my number ends in the funny number. Sweet.
How did you get so many?
Oh yeah. I've been playing this game more than I should be, bro. More than I should be.
Yeah, I still haven't found, like, I found these legendaries, but I'm still looking for Suicune and Entei.
I'm more than halfway there. I'm feeling the call of completionism. I'm gonna try to catch them all. I'm gonna try to catch them all, baby. Once I catch them all, that's when I can have relief from having to play this damn game every single freaking day.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get this one to go back, or...
I am starting to take days off, though. I am starting to take days off of Pokopia because... Woo-wee! Pokopia can take over your life a little bit. If I were not...
You said, so look to see if Suicune is in this.
Yeah. So you can... So if you're on a Dream Island, you can go to your Pokédex, and I'll blow it up on my screen here. Expand screen size. Alright, so what you want to do is hit Y. Alright, so yeah, this is the filter, and you go with, not once you've befriended, not once you've sensed, just hit all. So uncheck those two, go to all. There you go. Location in this area. Hit check on that. There you go. And then all specialties. Press Y again. Alright, so that shows you that this time, no legendary is present because it is just Metamon and Drifloon. So there you go.
So I have to go to a different one?
Exactly.
Where's that Drifloon? Should be over here somewhere.
Oh, hold up. You can only go to one per day, though.
Oh.
Yeah, womp womp. Sorry. That's just the rules. Sometimes you get the legendary, sometimes you don't. It's like, it's a random chance. I will say legendary Pokemon appear too much in this particular game because it kind of kills the majesty of like Ho-Oh and Lugia when they're just flying over your head every 15 minutes. Like, I don't... Please, no. And then they like all have like a weird old-timey accent. Like all of them. Can you not do that with every single one of them, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I found a Drifloon.
Oh, this is where I'm putting iron poles, I think. Or is it iron fencing? Probably iron fencing. Probably iron fencing. I thought I had some on me. I usually carry it. Yeah, there is some. Metal fencing. Give it a try. So 1, 2... Yeah, that's nice. Keep going. 3, 4. Sweet. Put one here and here. No, maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't have it like that, but I'll leave them there for now. I probably need to do... Oh, no, you're not supposed to change that, actually. Never mind. I'm just going to change this to something else, but no, it's meant to have water flowing out of it. Of course, I could if I ever did want to patch it up a little bit, I still could. Like, put the road back down, basically. Make it flat. Make the road flat. That's probably the way to do it, because eventually I want to thread a minecart across, like, this whole thing. Like, if I can get that done, I want to do that. I can make the flooring for here now, I think. I already have some of it, cyber flooring. Test it out real quick. Yeah, it goes... Yeah, that's the right stuff. It goes right there. I love discovering just the right blocks to fix stuff up. It's really fun. There's computers and stuff down here that can become environments. That's good. Or habitats is the official name for them, actually. But I think environments has a similar meaning. Yeah, of course it does. It's still grammatically correct. Alright. So...
I just bought the Eevee doll from the, store.
Nice, nice. Each doll can take you to a different type of place.
Oh, so just like look all, like just go through all the dolls. Just...
Yeah, I mean, get any doll you find because each of them can take you to a different place. And the different places have different resources available.
It's Crobat.
Ooh, here's a habitat hint. Trace of a Pokemon here. Servine, okay. Tree shaded fluffy brown for fluffy flower bed. Large tree any. For Skyline flowers. It just so happens that I got a bunch of Skyline flowers so I can make this environment easily. As long as I didn't put them away in storage, I might have put them away in storage. If I did, I'll have to just go find them, make the environment later. I cannot organize my inventory right now because I just want to play at the moment, so I'm dealing with kind of a full inventory. I just want to try to make progress on the last couple of quests. But I'm kind of just falling into yapping, but that's fine, I guess. Not a big deal. Because, I mean, this is kind of just at the end of the day, this is kind of just a chill out and enjoy it kind of game. Found another trace of another Pokemon. Let's see what it is. Ooh, Floragato. Flora giggity giggity, more like. Alright. What do we do to make the environment for our weed cat waifu? Let's see, there's an Arcanine doll involved. Okay. Weird choice, but alright. We have an industrial desk. Folding chairs. I don't know if I have the recipe for folding chairs yet. And a lit desk light. Okay. I probably can't make that until I can make folding chairs, but once I can make a folding chair, I think I can make it. Basically, it looks like most of the rest of what I have to do is build different habitats and try to get all 300 Pokemon. But what slows you down on that is that for so many things, you just have to randomly find the recipes. Randomly. Not like through the story, just randomly.
Yeah.
Which is frustrating as hell because I still haven't found the critically important sprinklers item. Like, why does the story not give you that? Come on. When they're teaching you about food, they need to teach you about irrigating that food so that it grows faster.
Yeah.
Alright, I need to fill in this block here with artificial grass. And then I'm gonna just have to borrow this sofa from over here and bring it back later. Carrying too much stuff. Oh, of course. Of course. Let me see if I press the organization button. Let's see if I cleared a space that way. I did not. Alright, I gotta clear a space. I'm forced to. My back's against the wall. Gotta do organization crap. I hate doing organization crap. It's the worst part of Pokemon. If Winds and Waves doesn't have the ability to just press a couple buttons and sort your Pokemon by number or name, I'm gonna throw a fit. That would probably be the breaking point where I quit the series. Yeah,
where do you find water that's like all muddy?
Okay, so you can get it if you get Moo Moo milk, I think it is. Chocolate Moo Moo milk out of a vending machine. A powered vending machine. Go to powered vending machine, press the button, you'll get a random drink. If you get chocolate Moo Moo milk, you can press A while holding that, and then you get muddy water into your mouth. You can also copy it from the muddy water waterfall that's over in
a bottle of Moo Moo milk copy popped out.
Perfect. There you go. That'll let you make some muddy water. Yes, sir. Yeah, that was exactly, you pulled exactly the right item, dude. If you want to make like a muddy water pool, I made a muddy water pool in the front of Rocky Ridges. How I did it is I dug out like an 8x8 pit, right? Or no, like an 8x2 pit, I meant to say. I dug out an 8x2 pit and then I spit the muddy water into it. Also, you should know, when you use the Moo Moo milk, you get muddy water into your mouth. You can spit that muddy water out any number of times. I don't think there's a limit. But once you swallow it by pressing the cancel button, you're not able to put any more down until you use another Moo Moo milk. What if there was a non-chocolate Moo Moo milk and it was just Moo Moo milk and it lets you make milk waterfalls? Wouldn't that be funny?
It would.
Alright, I'm going to give him waste paper. I forgot. Let's give him some waste paper to process into regular paper. Alright, and then... No, not one. Change the item amount. 10. Alright, you know what? I just realized that locker right behind him, I can throw stuff into that. So, there we go. Add this stack of 99 rocks. Now I have a free space. Now I'm going to boost that couch.
Wait, you said, where did you put the pool of,
Oh, I personally decided I thought it would be cool to have a mud bath in front of my mind's drawing a blank. Sorry, Rocky Ridges. I could just call it Pewter City, honestly, if I want to remember it easier. But, but yeah, Rocky Ridges, I thought it would be cool to have a mud bath, like, in front of the kitchen area. So I did that. I created one. And I think it looks cool, and I think it looks good there. And I think it fits. I think it fits well. Yeah, I've done some pretty neat creations in this game. Alright. I'm carrying too much stuff. Oh, I'm carrying too much stuff. Oh. Oh, God. Stop with carrying too much stuff. It's so painful. I'm going to use up this honey just so that it's out of my inventory. But I have to get to a place where a Pokemon lives. Can't just eat it, refill my PP. No, I have to... Well, you're welcome. There you go. You get to smell my honey. Yeah, I did you a favor. Good. Alright. So... Go ahead and suck up some more foundation blocks. And then I'll replace them with the native sky-high grass. I think it's also funny that they call it sky-high grass because that could easily be mistaken for, like, a marijuana. Which should be universally legal in all 50 states. That's like the only political opinion I will allow myself to have.
Also, just spit the water, the moo-moo.
Yeah, so you press A to take into your mouth, right? And then you have muddy water in your mouth, and then you can spit that out. And I thought it was hilarious how, like, a dialogue option for that when you first learn the power. Just, oh, hold up. Maybe you haven't gotten him yet. No, you have. You have. You've gotten the store water in your mouth quest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you remember that when you have the option to say, yeah, it tastes kind of yucky. Isn't that funny? I thought that was so funny. Because you're, like, told to suck up the muddy water, right? So then you do it, and you're allowed to say, like, yeah, it tastes kind of yucky. I thought that was good. Alright, so I've got one pop art sofa here. I've got another one right here. Like, the game is self-aware with that kind of humorous stuff. Alright, so we got the two pop art sofas that Ollie Rath wanted. So let's talk to him. It's also interesting how Tinky didn't do that good of a job, and, like, the repaired Silphco building, like, still has some broken windows and stuff. That's also kind of funny. The Pokemon are, like, lovingly stupid in certain ways, which is kind of fun. Alright, let's... Alright. How do I tell him that I finished a stupid quest? Alright, let me figure this out. How do I tell him that I finished a stupid quest? Oh. I must have not registered his response. I'll have to go back on my own stream and look later on.
Wait, where's the... I can't find the Moo Moo Milk anywhere.
You used it already, right?
No.
You didn't use it yet? Did you put it in storage?
Yeah, I put it in my, I said I picked some up.
Sometimes the inventory can get cluttered and it can become hard to find what you're looking for. So, sometimes it helps me to just take it a little slower and look back through slowly.
What are the shield fossils and the skull fossils for?
You've gotten to the museum in Pewter, right? And the Rocky Ridges?
The museum?
Yeah, have you found the museum here at this location?
I don't think so.
My brother, you must find the museum. That's where the fossils go. Just like in Animal Crossing, by the way. except they actually get you the Pokemon that they match up with, which is the coolest thing, by the way. You actually somehow bring them back to life by putting their dead bodies on display at the museum. Isn't that wild? That's the weirdest thing, but I love it. So you basically get a living copy of the Pokemon right next to its fossilized form. The only problem I have with it, though, is that you can get duplicate after duplicate after duplicate of the fossils, and there's no way to sell them. Like, so they're just stuck in one of your chests somewhere, serving no purpose, because you can, for some reason, get multiple copies of the same fossil. I think that's so dumb, and they really should have implemented a way to sell things. Like, sell them at the PC, for instance, for the Poke-Life coins. Why not allow that? If you're gonna have excess items that can't serve another purpose, then obviously you need to be able to sell them, right? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Like, I certainly do not want to be collecting these same fossils over and over and over again. Without the ability to sell them. I mean, you need to be able to sell them, obviously. Part of what makes still collecting fossils fun in Animal Crossing is you can sell them for a decent amount. Well, I have a currency system in the game, the Poke Life coins. When it's like almost never used within the game, it's like, dude, let me just buy stuff. I mean, sell stuff. I find stringing the power lines up and powering up.
Wait a minute.
I find stringing the power lines up and powering up the different places pretty satisfying. And then I also. Oh yeah, you can suck up that brown water if you want to. Just make sure you don't suck it up from a critical point where you can't replenish it. Yeah.
But is that what I'm looking for?
Well, that's the brown muddy water, yeah. So use the suck up power. So hold down Y and then press ZR at the same time. Or did you not yet learn how to do that? Okay, what you need to do is you need to make some grass grow next to that muddy water. It'll make the Pokemon who teaches you what you need to know appear, okay?
Alright, so...
So yeah, go ahead and just use your leafage move and get those... get that Pokemon to appear.
This one?
Yeah, that's the guy you need to talk to, exactly. That is the Pokemon you must have a conversation with. Alright, so... Oh, damn it, I picked up the metal fencing by mistake. I'm so tired of that. There, metal fencing. I'll even put more down. I'll even put more fencing down. Game, since you want to just screw with me like that. Alright, more... Oh, shit. Ugh. I ran out of the metal fencing again, okay. Alright, I should check on my last side quest on my slate. I hope this isn't like the very last side quest in the game. I can't imagine it is, because I think I need to... I just feel like there needs to be more to guide me on doing more of this repairing stuff. Alright, so what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Oh yeah, I'll just use the fast travel, of course. Bleak Beach, there we go. So before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to try to do two things. Oh, wow. Look at the time. Oh, my God. I need to get to bed soon. But Oh, check this out. Look at this. This is my favorite piece of furniture so far. Check this out. You looking? Take a look at this. See this Wobbuffet, this blow-up Wobbuffet here? Boom. You see this? You see this? I love it. It's great. The bobbable Wobbuffet. That's so good.
I give that to one of my Pokemon.
Cool.
And they apparently really liked it, so.
You made it a furniture in one of their houses, huh?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna make all the Pokemon I like the best really cool houses. Alright, got some glass that I'll probably deposit in here because I have too much of it. I really wish that they just gave you unlimited inventory. They really should. At least once you've beaten the game. Once you've beaten the game, they should really just give you unlimited inventory. There's no reason not to. It's probably my biggest complaint about the game. Like, they need to do that. There's no reason not to. There really isn't. Alright, so I was trying to do an environment for a Pichu. And I want to know if that worked, so I'm going to check over where I put it.
Wait, what do I have to do to get Grimer? I think... no, it's not.
Alright,
It's,
Oh, hold up. I saw a question mark somewhere.
Oh, yeah, it's Muck. Or no, that's Grimer.
Alright, I gotta check the Pichu entry again. Let's see what I gotta do. Pichu. I hate that they don't use the national dex numbers in this game. It makes it so much harder to find the Pokemon I'm looking for. Unless...
Oh, like instead of using...
No, you know what?
Like...
You know what? I figured it out. I think I figured out the way they do that. Now that I figured it out, it'll be easier. Okay, I think I see. Gen 2 is not very well represented. There are not a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon. If I'm reading this correctly. Let me scroll down further and find out. No, I was wrong. I was thinking there was a method to the madness. No, there is not. There is not. The order of the Pokédex is very, very random. It's got nothing to do with the original order. It's not sorted by generation or anything, so I'm very confused by it. Let me just see. Is there... Yeah, there's no option to go to the national dex number for some reason. It's like they don't want us to remember that the national dex used to be a thing. Alright, where is the Pokemon I'm looking for? Maybe I just cave and I use like A to Z alphabetical order. So I was looking for the habitat for Pichu. Where's Pichu? There's Pichu. It says seat any, table any, picnic basket. Yeah, I set that up. I definitely have that set up. I guess I might have to make another table and 2 other chairs. Because the game doesn't like, I guess, that the 2 chairs are different colors or something like that. Literally, I think that might be it. I think the fact that the 2 chairs are different colors is probably throwing it off. I think that's probably the thing. Ah, what a pain, bro. I'll deposit this sturdy stick, I guess. And the honey. Darn you, Pokemon, making it hard to organize things. It's one of the worst things about Pokemon is how hard it makes it to organize things. I can use those wheat seeds over on that hidden part of this area where they have like farms and stuff. I also found, by the way, Bleak Beach has a huge flat open area that has nothing in it. Perfect for building some of your bigger stuff that's hard to fit in other places. So that's a little pro tip for you.
What is Zora? I was trying to figure out, like, because apparently Zora wants to live like near this. Where did it go?
I somehow acquired another cooking stove. I'm definitely putting that in one of my houses. Alright, I want the Pichu habitat to be ready to go, so I will try a different format for that. Okay, I'm just gonna say screw it. I'm just gonna drop a bunch of stuff on the floor and just leave it there for a minute. It does not despawn, thank God, so I can do that. Alright, I got the picnic basket. Then I'll find another place that would be good to put it. A sand cottage kit, okay. Is this a side quest? Let's see. Ah, I can give him something spicy. Okay. I just need to... Alright, I need a spicy chili drink or whatever the hell that was. Spicy hot sauce? Let me see. Let me get it out of the vending machine. Nope, I got soda pop. Ah, that sucks. That wasn't what I needed. Alright, I think one of my storages around here has the spicy thing I'm looking for, so we'll just go check that out. Why am I not using Dragonite? Come on. Faster. Yeah, I do have huge amounts of non-burnable garbage now, so I'm gonna be making lots of iron ore with it. Let's find more non-burnt. I think about Tinka gear? Oh, as a gift. Yeah. Alright. Non-burnable garbage. Oh, I accidentally said 1. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. No, no, no. I didn't mean to be a dick. I'm going to give him non-burnable garbage. Her, actually. I think it's a girl. Anyway. Make me iron ore. Alright, cool. Alright, where's my spicy drink? Oh. I have to remember which berry is the spicy one, but make a cooking thing and get the right berry. Okay, I'll accomplish this later. It's recorded in my side quest, I think. Yeah, I'll accomplish that another time. Right now, I'm trying to get this Pichu thing done, or at least set it up so that it can get done. Maybe Pichu only comes out during the daytime, I don't know. So yeah, we'll leave the moss lacked guy until later. We're gonna go with trying to get Pichu to appear. So I guess I'll put like a picnic right here in front of this sand hut. Or sand den it's called, actually. It's not sand hut even. Alright. So like I'll pick some other table. I'll have 2 other chairs. I like the stylish stools. I think they look good, so do 2 of those. And then let's maybe go with a log table. Make it look outdoorsy. So let's see. First, the log table goes down. Then we do a stylish stool. And another stylish stool. And doesn't that look nice? Now we put a picnic basket. Whoops. It has to be on top of the table, I think. There it is. It counts as a picnic set. Perfect. That'll draw in a Pichu. That will draw in a Pichu, so that leads me to being able to almost clear this quest. Now I'm going to pick up all my stuff that I had to drop before. Pick it all back up. Perfect. Okay. We go back to my very cool sparkling Skylands house. Oh, you got your grimer. Hell yeah. Have you got a recipe for making the fishing rods? I need to get the recipe for that.
Do I have the recipe for what?
Have you found a recipe for fishing rods? Because I need more fishing rods to do more of the habitats.
No, I haven't. I don't know.
And here's my wife, Tinky. Oh, Tinky baby. So perfect. I'm gonna take a selfie next to her while she sleeps. What? Okay, I have to move forward a little bit. There we go. That's a good picture. Oh, hot. Okay, let's go with... let's find a good picture frame. Let's see. Sparkly pink. That's a good picture frame for this one. And click. There we go. That's the thumbnail for this episode right there. Okay, very, very good. Now we put in the new stove. Alright, now we push the stove against the wall. And we place the stylish cooking pot on it. Hell to the yeah! Now we're getting somewhere. We can make soup right here. Let's see, are any of these the spicy berry?
So for this one, for it to get muck, I have to do the same thing.
Looks like it, yeah.
But then
Looks like you have to make another one of those. So once you get the fishing rod recipe that you need for it, use that. Another thing that I think might be possible, haven't gotten it yet, but I think it might be possible to just sort of... None of those are spicy, damn. Just sort of a... Remind me what I was talking about, please.
you were gonna say something about the marsh, the muck. Like.
Oh, right. The idea I had was possibly some dream islands. I figure might have fishing rods you can pick off them.
Oh, really?
I haven't confirmed this, but I feel like it's a possibility.
Huh? I guess.
Doesn't that feel like... That feels like something you might be able to find on a dream island, right? Doesn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. Because I've been able to pick a lot of items off of dream islands that are normally hard to come by. Like, all those fancy building blocks, for instance. Ooh, if I can make the right environment if I plant a tree right there. So it doesn't get in the way of my power lines. I'll plant it here. I think that'll look good. I think that'll look real good, so yeah. Perfect. That'll be awesome. Sprigatito can give that plant a boost so it grows in faster. If I can find that silly little kitty cat. Where's my silly cat? Oh wait, I moved her somewhere else. Oh no, it's right here. Oh yeah, her environment was these park benches, I think, right? Or was it this part? It might have been this part. Okay. Well, I can. The point is, I can summon her with honey if I haven't put it all away.
Hey, there's a Pokeball.
I don't have any more honey. I don't care enough anymore to continue with this. It's time to go on to the next thing. Let's see. Oh, there was honey right there. Okay, that'll work. It's back on. The plan's back on. We're doing it. Oh, there's Sprigatito. Alright, just follow me for a sec. We're gonna make the plants grow a little faster. Yep. Alright, cool. Sprigatito. Get over here. Yeah, grow that plant. Well done. Oh. You lost my visual here. Oh, here's me growing plants. Alright, so I've got all the plants boosted. Growing in quick. And then more stuff over here to harvest. Oh yeah, it was getting late, so I'm probably going to call it in a minute.
Alright.
Made some decent progress, got some of the side quests done. Next time I'll do even more side quests, but for now, pretty good progress. I'm kind of running out of side quests to do, but there's still plenty more of making all the habitats and catching all the Pokemon. That's still got to get done. I'm going to plant some tulips on this roof. 1, 2, there we go. Now we have roof flowers, making the environment even nicer. Go ahead and plant the last one, like, next to these dandelions. More flowers, more prettiness. Alright, and then what's over here? Excavation tools, iron pipes, and a traffic cone next to a sewer hole cover. That's pretty easy. Manhole cover, iron pipes, excavation tools, traffic cone. Alright, cool. So maybe we'll try to build that next time if I remember about it. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm gonna probably call it here, so have a good night.
You too.
Alright, chat. Thanks for turning up. Thanks for watching another Pokopia episode. Please remember to like and share, and if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Subscribe already. And watch my new short when it releases in, like, I don't know, an hour. I'm going to try to just finish editing the short real quick and then go to bed. So probably another hour or so, and then you'll see my new short. And please like it and share it, you know? Every bit helps. So thanks